Is anyone else out there looking at all the reports coming out in the media right now about the LA riots or protests, depending on whether you're looking at left or right-wing media, and all you see is one big, massive psyop? Whenever the entire media jumps on one subject, when there are so many things going on in the world, you know it's a psyop. We had the pandemic, then BLM, and then the whole trans thing. And all of these movements, they're not grassroots things, are they? They're started by a flick of a switch, and then the entire media falls in line. I mean, ICE was launched in 2003. Why weren't you talking about it then? Because the media didn't tell you to. Democrat Clinton deported 12 million, Obama 3 million, and Trump has only managed 1 million, even though this isn't his first term. And you hear leftists insist that Obama deported people humanely. But how do you know that? It's not Obama who did the deportations. It was ICE. It's always been ICE. Well, since 2003. But there wasn't any media interest in the subject, because when a Democrat is in office, deportation doesn't exist. It happens in the background quietly. This entire crisis of the open borders, it's not an accidental thing. This has been the case across the entire Western Europe as well as North America, and this has been allowed to happen. And there are many shall we say conspiracies as to why, which I'm not going to go into in this video. Leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. This psyop, I believe, is to bring the right in line with the left in supporting the New World Order, which every government, whether left or right, has a responsibility to usher in. And that's a world that revolves around digital identity, digital security, and digital currency. And so far, the resistance has mainly been from the right. So now we're hearing a change of tune. All of a sudden, Trump and a whole bunch of right-wing influencers are talking about biometric security. And I said this last year. I made a TikTok on this subject that went viral, and a lot of free thinkers agreed with me. But many Trump supporters, the really hardline MAGA heads, didn't want to hear it. Because what I said is that Trump, I believe, is a globalist disguised as a nationalist. He talks about national security and borders and all that, but at the end of the day, his role as president is to usher in the New World Order, and he needs to launch the new digital security state with biometric security, digital ID, and digital currency. Just as he launched Operation Warp Speed, which many are quick to forget. And what's happening in LA is going to be cropping up all over the world in different guises. Here in the UK, we've had a lot of unrest about illegal immigration. And our government, the Labour Party, is pushing very hard right now. And they're taking a very unpopular stance on this issue, which is pushing people to the right. And I believe it will be the Reform Party whose job it is to usher in the New World Order here in the UK and bring in digital ID and digital currency. Watch this space. And I can understand why this is all happening. The whole world has to do this. Everybody has to catch up with China, who are way ahead on this. In China, the general population has no concept of privacy. Most of the current generation don't even know what it is, and they have absolutely no concerns about it. And they are leaps ahead of the rest of the world technologically. And everybody else wants to catch up. And we tried, the West tried with the pandemic, but failed to implement these new digital initiatives. So the immigration PSYOP, I believe, is all about that. So I'm just sitting back and watching it unfold and taking everything with a pinch of salt from both the left and the right. What about you? Does anybody agree with me on this? Are you seeing this too? Or do you think I'm talking out my ass? Let me know in the comments. And as ever, do please give this video a like. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Your support makes such a big difference to me.